Hey guys, so welcome to the next video. In this one, we're going to be covering the food report. The food report is going to be the most important part of this entire journey together if your goal is to lose weight, get in shape, get fit, lose fat. And the reason why the food report is the most important is because it lets me know how you're doing. And that's why we do a daily food report based on the color chart plan, in which I'm going to walk you through how to exactly report in your food report. And what I'm going to show you right now is I'm going to show you the exact format that I need from you. And I'm also going to show you bad examples because I know for a fact, I've been doing this for a long time, even though I show you guys how to do it exactly, even though I do that, people still report in the wrong way. So I'm going to show you how to report the right way and show you the bad example. So right here, this is the food report. So this is Nicole, and her foods, as you can see, she has 3 proteins, 2 carbs, and 2 fats a day. You can see that in the report. Now, in the very first part of her day, she had a shake, and she would type it out for me: 1 shake, parentheses, 1 protein. 1 out of 3 protein, 0 out of 2 carbs because she didn't have any carbs yet, 0 out of 2 fats because she didn't have any fats yet. And in her first official meal of the day, she put 6 ounces of chicken, parentheses, 1 protein. Now you notice she put 6 ounces of chicken. She didn't put just chicken. I need to see 6 ounces because I need to make sure you are actually weighing your foods correctly and following the portions correctly. That is very important. Next thing, it says 22 grams of cooking oil, 1 fat. 4.5 ounces of rice. So again, 4.5 ounces. She's weighing it out for me and she is writing it for me as well. 1 carb. And then now it says 2 out of 3 protein, 1 out of 2 carbs, 1 out of 2 fats. And in her last meal of the day, she had 8 ounces of salmon, in which she put 1 protein, 1 fat, because that's from the red list. Remember, the red proteins count as a protein and a fat. And then 4.5 ounces of rice, parentheses, 1 carb. And then at the bottom, it says 3 out of 3 proteins, 2 out of 2 carbs, 2 out of 2 fats. So I know for that day, she ate all her food and she followed it exactly. So this is the exact way for you to report into me, the exact way. Okay, now let me show you some bad examples. Here's the first bad example. Bad example number 1. So first of all, if you take a look here, this meal plan is written out. I do not accept handwritten food journals. It has to be typed out on Facebook Messenger. Okay? And I want you to view your Facebook Messenger with me as your food journal. It is basically your food journal that you could take with you everywhere because it is on your phone. If you have a written food journal, you have to carry that with you. You might forget to write it down. You might forget to bring it with you. And when that happens, then everything is messed up. And so I don't want you having an actual written journal because if you do that, you have to transfer it to Facebook Messenger anyways, right? So you have to do it twice, which every day to do that twice, it's too much. So to make it easier, just use Messenger as your food journal with me, okay? So this is mistake number 1 is handwritten food journals. I do not accept handwritten food journals. Also, if you take a look at this bad example, you and I, we both have no idea how many carbs does this person have, how many fats, how many protein does this person have. We have no idea. So that's another part of this food report you're going to see is that you and I can both clearly see how many proteins, carbs, and fats you have. So here's the next bad example. Is that bad example number 2? So you notice it says breakfast, eggs, bread, and butter. Okay, first of all, I have no idea how many eggs this person is having. You also have no idea, right? Is this person having 10 eggs, 3 eggs, 6 eggs? We have no idea. Same with the bread. Is this person having 10 slices of bread, 2 slices? I don't know. Butter, same thing. How much butter? Are we using the whole container? We're using like a little tablespoon? We don't know. So when I get a report like this, I have no idea what's going on. I don't know how much they're having. Another thing too that they're missing is they're missing the protein, carbs, and fats that they have a day, right? So when you go back to Nicole's report, you can clearly see she has 3 proteins, 2 carbs, and 2 fats a day. You didn't even start this meal plan, and you could just tell just looking at that, right? That she has 3 proteins, 2 carbs, and 2 fats. And going back to bad example number 2 again, when you look at this, you have no idea how much protein, carbs, and fats this person is on a day because it doesn't say. So I need to make sure that you are labeling that every time. Here is bad example number 3. So this person, I like that they did include how much protein, carbs, and fats they're on a day. So you and I can both look at this and we know that this person has 3 proteins, 2 fats, and 1.5 carbs a day. We both know that just looking at this. Now here's the problem. It's the same problem as the last one. This person put 1 rice cake. First of all, rice cake is not on the meal plan. So I don't know why she put that there. Protein shake should count as 1 protein, correct? But I don't see that she counted as 1 protein in parentheses. And the reason I need things in parentheses is because I need to make sure you know what it counts as. Because even though it's so simple, for example, 6 ounces of chicken breast counts as 1 protein. Sometimes people would put, chicken breast, 1 protein. And I ask them, so how much did you weigh it out to? They're like, oh, I didn't really weigh it. Then I'm just like, how did you know it counts as 1 protein then? Because you need 6 ounces for 1 protein. So going back to this example again, chicken patty sandwich. This person did not tell me what it counts as, right? Did they count how much proteins does it count as, how much fats, how much carbs? Based on the last one though, because now she's at 2 out of 3 proteins, I'm guessing she counted it as 1 protein. 0 fat and 0 carbs because her fats and carbs are the same. It's still at 0 out of 2 fats and 1 out of 1.5 carbs. So this person made a chicken patty sandwich and it counted as 1 protein. So I'm going to assume that it's 6 ounces of chicken breast with like lettuce. Maybe the lettuce is the sandwich part, right? But you see, you and I both don't know. We don't know. If I don't know, you don't know, then it's like we both don't know. And the goal is I need to know and you need to know. So chicken patty sandwich, I have no idea what that counts as. Did she use 10 ounces chicken, 6 ounces? Was it chicken thigh? Was it chicken breast? We need to be clear. Avocado wrap. Okay, so right here, she didn't count this as a protein because she still had 2 out of 3 proteins. She counted this as 1 fat, so I'm gonna assume she had 4 ounces of avocado. Now this is me assuming. Because I know the meal plan, it's 4 ounces avocado for 1 fat. But a lot of times I ask the person, well, how much avocado do you have? And they'll tell me, oh, I just use 1. And I'm like, what does that? What does 1 mean? They mean, oh, like 1 avocado. So in my head, I'm thinking, so you didn't weigh it out to 4 ounces. And that's why you got to weigh it out. Because when I see you put 1 fat there, I'm assuming it's 4 ounces. But I don't want to assume. I want to know for a fact that you actually follow the portion correctly. So avocado wrap, she counted as 1 fat. It looks like she didn't count any carbs towards this. So this avocado wrap was basically just 4 ounces of avocado. Me assuming that. She didn't put 4 ounces, but I need to see that. So that's another bad example. Here's another bad example for you. Bad example number 5. So 1 shake, 1 protein. Okay, first of all, I like this person so far because at least they're telling me what it counts as. 1 shake, parentheses, 1 protein. Very good. But you and I both don't know how many proteins does this person have a day, how many carbs, how many fats. We don't know, right? Because it's not saying 1 out of 3 protein. 1 out of 4 protein. It just says 1 shake, parentheses, 1 protein. Meal 2, 5 egg whites counts as half a protein. So this is good. I like that they're including that it's 5 egg whites, right? Parentheses, 0.5 protein. That's good. 5 grams of oil, half a fat, 11 ounces of berries, half a carb. So that should be strawberries because blueberries, raspberries, strawberries, they're all different portions. Strawberries is 22 ounces for half a carb. While blueberries, I believe blueberries is 12 ounces for 1 carb. So it will be 6 ounces for half a carb for blueberries. So you gotta be specific. This is what I mean by being specific. She has to write out for me 11 ounce strawberries. So I know she's writing the plan. 1 shake, parentheses, 1 protein. Very good. 2.25 ounce of cooked rice. So here she's forgetting to put 0.5 carb. So I know she counts this as 0.5 carb. And then again, we don't know how many proteins, carbs, and fats she's on a day. I need to see that because your portions can change in time. And if I don't see your portions, then I don't know where you're on. And even if you're sending me these things, I don't know if you're at 3 out of 4 proteins, 1 out of 2 proteins, 1 out of 3 proteins. At the end of the day, it needs to look exactly like this, right? Looking back at Nicole's example here, you can see at the end of the day, she's at 3 out of 3 proteins, 2 out of 2 carbs, and 2 out of 2 fats. It's very, very clear. And here's another bad example. So this person here, bad example number 6. I like that this person did the meal plan basically correct. Okay, but when we're both looking at this, it's a mess because it's just one paragraph. It's not spaced out at all for us. So like 1 shake, parentheses 1 protein, very good. 4.5 ounces of brown rice, parentheses 1 carb, very good. 4 ounce avocado, parentheses 1 fat, very good. And then now it says 1 out of 3 proteins. So we know she has 3 proteins a day. 1 out of 2 carbs. So we know she has 2 carbs a day. And 1 out of 2 fats. So we know she has 2 fats a day. So that we know, right? And then she goes on 6 ounce chicken breast, parentheses 1 protein, 4.5 ounce of potato, parentheses half a carb. But the thing is that even though she's doing it correctly, she didn't space it out for me. So this is the last mistake for this person is you need to space it out for me where it looks like this. So this is the exact same thing that that person sent me, except that I spaced it out for them. So now you and I can both read this and it's a lot easier to read because it's spaced out, right? And if you look at this example, right? And you look at Nicole's, here's Nicole's again, it's exactly the same. It looks exactly the same, right? It's the foods and then put a space and then you put the portions, right? 3 out of 3 proteins, 2 out of 2 carbs, 2 out of 2 fats. So that right there is exactly how to report in your food report. I need it exactly like Nicole's, which is right here again. It needs to look exactly like Nicole's, okay? And here's one more perfect example. I forgot who this person was, but here's another one. And you can see it's the same thing. This person put 1 shake, parentheses 1 protein, 1 out of 3 proteins, 0 out of 2 carbs, 0 out of 2 fats. It's the same format, okay? So this is how you report in. The secret phrase of this video is, I know how to report it. The secret phrase of this video is, I know how to report it. And also, don't worry, I will make corrections for you if in case the beginning you messed up. But just remember, look at this format, study it. It needs to look exactly like this. Exactly like this, okay? If you do that, then your food report is perfect. And one last thing. So we are all adults. I do not have any kids doing this plan, right? No one here is 12, 10, 9, 10 years old. We're all adults here. And so I will not be here to pester you every day for your food report. You are going to send me your food report every day without me asking for it. And if you miss 2, 3, 4 days, get back to send it to me, okay? Because my job is not to tell you every day, hey, where's your food report? Hey, where's your food report? Hey, where's your food report? Eventually, that gets redundant and it loses its power. Eventually, you won't care anymore. Trust me. That's just how it goes. I realize people say, oh, they want the accountability. They want someone to tell them, hey, where's your food report? Where are you? But the thing is that when your coach tells you this multiple times, each time that you don't do it, it loses its power. Where I can tell someone every day for 14 days, where's your food report? And they don't send it to me. It becomes annoying for them. And it's a bit annoying for me as well because I'm just here asking for your food report and you're not sending it, right? So your job, if you truly want to lose weight, you truly want to change your life, you send me your food report every day. And that's how everyone here at this gym has lost 100 pounds, 50 pounds, 30 pounds. This is how weight loss here has happened. Okay? So, secret phrase of this video is, I know how to report in.